Welcome to the first ever Swagster Wingman tournament. It's a tournament not for the pros, not for the face at level 10s, but the ones who really carry the game on its back. Silvers. Here, our champions will be performing to their absolute strengths to be the owner of the illustrious Swag 7, all while fighting on the map Brewery, so there's no map knowledge to fall back on. With that said, it's a best of one format with double elimination. Our teams will fight for glory, for honor, and most importantly, swag. Now, let's get right into the first match. Alright. Here it is. McGoozers versus Team 3D. Not McGoozers. Team 3D versus Cowboy. Erection confirmation. They say anything in chat? Hit time. Aubrey with the jumping deagle shot. I don't. Let's see how that pays off. Oh, I even see Canal die. Canal just like, I even get a chance to see what the hell happened. Oh, armor and MP5. Armor and dualies. Marco should be wise to this. But Marco gets killed. Super in a 1v2 situation. Sick one. Great Molly. Alright. Good Molly. Damage Canal in a 1v1 against Stoop. Is Stoop lagging? That is unfortunate. You gotta lock in. Fight. They fight through the ping. Unfortunate. That's how I spell unfortunate, but that's how they're getting. Aubrey gets Marco Stoop in a 1v2 situation, picking up nothing because there's nothing of value there. There's absolutely nothing you get Stoop. No! Unfortunate. Canal. Now this should be a bit of an upset. Stoop with the laggiest internet of all time might cause Team 3D an early first round exit. But we still have Marco on the call, buying the Mag 7, Stoop buying the Mag 7, Canal with the P90 and Tech 9. What's their game plan? Now? Alright, Aubrey jumps up, has the smoke in hand. What the hell was that? Alright, so now we're watching Stoop covering drop, which Aubrey and Canal decide not to go down. Marco with the flash will successfully get them to turn away. Marco has knowledge, sees Aubrey. Aubrey's down. Canal in a 1v2 situation. Kills Marco. What's the ping looking like for Stoop? Stoop, no issue right now, ping-wise. Canal planting the bomb. Will Stoop jump peek for info? Stoop should see. Ooh, the headshot. Canal blocked himself in the fire. Ooh. And then Stoop wins the 1v2 to a Canal self-victimization. And pick up the P90. Alright. Another round on the board. Now, I will say T side is perhaps easier on this map. I would say it is easier. Now, is that true? No idea. Marco, ready with a nade. Marco's gonna check it out. Will he get... Ooh, timing. Ooh, but he pre-peeked. Ooh, and dinks. Canal. Aubrey with the shotgun. Sees Stoop. Misses. Shotgun versus shotgun. The Mag 7 seems to prevail, but Canal answers right back, but then Stoop gets the P90 cleanup kill. Ooh, Marco spots Canal and Aubrey. Stoop with the team flash. Ooh, but Canal with the flash. Aubrey is stuck, but Canal is spraying. They could totally just plant behind that box, but they won't. Oh, Stoop's going with the aggression. Marco knows, but they don't know about Stoop's flank. Ah! Alright. But Marco comes in with the cleanup. The Mag 7 cleanup. That's what we need. That's what we need more of in the world. Sticking with the shotgun. Canal buying the auto shotty. Aubrey not buying armor. Bought a deagle, no armor. I feel like they haven't been buying armor this whole time. I feel like that's been a reoccurring theme. Still playing the headshot angle, playing it. Marco with the early aggression. Will get one, and then gets the other. And then it's that Mag 7 looking forward to getting that Swag 7 skin if they make it to the finals. That is what Marco's looking for. What will they buy? Aubrey has all the money in the world. Buying Deagle armor, refunded the armor. You need the armor, and bought a Molotov. All right, what's being said in chat? We're wiping the floor with you guys. All right, Marco and Stoop waiting in spawn, probably talking trash. Karambit. All right, we're not looking at chat anymore. All right. Aubrey sneaking in with the Deagle, making a lot of noise. Flash is being thrown. Aubrey has been spotted. Stoop knows. Stoop has utility. Marco gets burned. Ooh. Oh, Stoop. Is Stoop gonna die? Now in a 1v2. Misses the shot. And now we're at halftime. That was just a very awkward round. I would say CT side is the easier side. Especially when you're a silver. When you don't understand what's going on. When there's only one bomb site. I would say this is the easier side. But we will see how this goes. Bought the decoy and a deagle, no armor. That is kind of crazy. Ooh, Marco with the movement, jumping on top of Stoop. Canal with the deagle in a 1v2 situation. They are not peeking from drop. Will Marco get the jump on Canal? Ooh, and the Glocks take it. They're going to have to force buy. Stoop with the flash, misses it yet again. Oh, but the smoke. Ooh, but the counter nade. Early utility. I remember watching that video before. And they're doing the strategy. The strategy I recommended. But does Canal know? Does Canal punish them for that? They are literally touching. Ooh! Canal! Marco in a 1v2. Oh, no! What the clutch Nova after that? What was that? Was that two jumping Nova headshots? That is crazy. That is wild. Honestly, buy a Mag 7. That's what you're fighting for. That's what you're playing for. Alright, Marco's gonna get first. Aubrey with that. Ooh, Canal. 1v2. I would say Stoop. Yeah, Stoop has the advantage. MP9 versus shotgun. Gonna force the plant. Canal. Alright, that was a weird Molotov. I guess because you wanted to pick up the other Molotov. Alright, yeah, so you're burning everything. That reveals your position. Canal knows where you are. Ooh, and that was the misplay. Those Molotovs were not it. Those Molotovs were not it at all. Well, I'm getting a secret message. But Stoop has button AK. Marco bought an auto shotty. Canal with all the money in the world. Like Freddy Fazbear? Freddy Fazbear. Aubrey watching drop. Gets cleaned up by the auto shotty. Canal with... Ooh, too late. Shotgun versus shotgun. It seems an automatic shotgun is superior. Marco is rushing over. Looking for that kill. And will get it. 19 HP. Marco is carrying the team. Aubrey is kind of the weak link for team erection confirmation. But they've only have 20 hours. Which is... Is not a lot. Very, very little, I would say. But they're going drop again. Stoop keeps throwing the flash the wrong way. It bounces off. Ooh, but they got good positioning here. But they just revealed themselves. Marco with the auto shotting. Canal. They don't know Canal has advanced to a better position. Canal has nades. Utility. Canal. If you only knew that 15 minutes ago, that would have worked. But now, we're walking through. Is this the final round? Does Canal clutch up? Does Canal make it through in this 1v2? Oh no. Oh no! That is unfortunate showing. That is a sad day. 9-4.
You ready for this, scrub? Wait a minute. He's not
Get out!
Who the fuck out? Get out! Get out! Get out! You motherfucker! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get the fuck out!
Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong team. I need to get out! I need to get out!
Team 3D versus Zʒddhausen. Let's see what happens. I am biased, and I think Team 3D is gonna pull this off. However, Zʒddhausen has the power of friendship on their side. Ooh, gonna make some voice drop. Does Marco hear that? Marco does hear that. Ooh, Marco catches the glimpse. Ooh, and gets the knife! Ah! The knife ace. The knife ace. Oh, but Stoop's gonna get a glimpse. Ooh, Marco pushes up. Did not expect that. Was not paying attention to that. Ooh, but the flash gets no one. That spray does not work out. Throwing out smoke. Bombs planted. Is Stoop gonna go through the smoke? Yes, runs straight through. And it gets mowed down by the MP5 power of Zʒddhausen.
Get wrecked, posers!
They're gonna wipe the floor. I've changed my mind. I believe so much in Zʒddhausen. Stoop with the dualies buy. Dualies and armor. Marco with the Mag 7. Always buying the Mag 7. Keeping the Swag 7 alive. Katie joining the team. Why am I a T? Katie needs to disconnect. But Marco gets killed. I forgot to send the stream link, but now it's here. That way people will stop joining. There we go. Alright,
Now
but
it's time for the real Pika.
the real Pika. Alright. They're taking it real slow. Never mind. Zʒddhausen decides to push. Spots Marco holding mid, but Stoop gets an advanced position. Gets completely blinded, full blind, but they're both going drop. They made the noise. Zʒddhausen's going to plant in the corner. Ooh, but Marco gets the kill and gets the cleanup. It's basically the same as the knife round. The same thing. They're still buying though. I'm surprised they haven't gone auto-shotty meta like they did before. Like it's like they've grown. It's like Zʒddhausen have grown up. They're no longer relying on the auto-shotty, but Marco's going with the Mag 7. Gets punished because they're buying AKs. This is great. Stoop in a 1v2 situation. What will Stoop do? But they're not going drop. They're gonna go straight through middle. Flash out. Ooh, playing the head angle. That was so unfortunate. Zod kills Zʒddhausen, and that is an unfortunate team kill. So an otherwise great start in the round. What is happening? What's going on? They're gonna always have money. Zʒddhausen buys MP5, always have money. Drop it down, but now Stoop has an AK. That flash, way too early. Everyone plays super slow. Marco taking that time, taking that knowledge, and pushing up. Ooh, did they spot? They might have spotted Marco. That nade does nothing. But that nade also does nothing. But in a 1v1 situation, against the shotgun's always gonna win. That Mag 7, Marco is gonna want that Mag 7. The Swag 7 is... Marco can feel it in their hands already. As much use as this Mag 7 is getting with no skin, the Swag 7 is going to have so much. And then I'm going to put a phase sticker on it. Like Gooms. If requested. Oh, early aggression. Marco will get the kill. Dorian gets the kill on the Stoop. But Marco, the hero for Team 3D, cleans it up yet again. Stoop having a quiet game, 1-4, unfortunate. But Zʒddhausen, the power of friendship, pretty even. They're pretty even right now. Stoop's having a kind of bad game. Marco has all the money in the world, not dropping the Stoop. Where's that team cohesion? Oh, but the auto shotty is out. The auto shotty is out. This could spell bad news. Sneaking by. Very quietly. They should have knowledge of Marco doing the same exact thing. Ooh. Marco catches a glimpse. That's all Marco needs. But TheMcGoozers gets away. Does so much damage. Marco is so low. But that was bomb, right? That was bomb. What is it? What is Sound gonna do? Kills Marco. Has info. What is Stoop gonna do? The weak link of Team 3D. What's gonna happen? Gray needs to get out of this area. it's happened so many times. Ooh, but now it's 5-3. That's a decent half. T side. Oh, they left.
Get out of here!
I didn't do this on purpose. No, I didn't do this on purpose. I don't know how I'm here.
I'm so happy to see you! Get out! Get out of my house!
All right. All that's gonna do is just ruin their money, but they probably need that. It didn't swap the sides, the score in the title. But I'll fix that right now. Get this out of here. Ooh, but it looks better if it's like this. Oh, Z̒ddhausen in a 1v2, getting shot, and then murdered. No! I put so much money on this game. Yeah, we're gonna pretend I swapped it with editing magic. This is actually the real score. Team 3D sucks. All right, it's not. This is totally the real score. It's not the other way around. It was like that for the last match. Didn't notice. Did not know. Ooh, but kills Marco, the carry. Stoop still with only 1 kill in the whole game. Ooh, but R8 revolver. That is crazy. Almost gets the lineup, but TheMcGoozers with the kill and picks up the MP5 for the gaming. Trying the technical difficulties. Where's Awesome at? Oh, Marco with the aggression kills Zod. But TheMcGoozers with the MP5 knows that. But Marco's shotgun ability is too powerful. Way too strong. Actually, Marco trained for this. Marco, there's no stream. What the stream? Is this the stream?
Get the fuck off the tube! Get off the tube! Get off the tube!
Get out! What the fuck?
Alright. Ooh, this is the classic mid-play. Blind Marco, the good flash. TheMcGoozers out there running and dying. Unfortunate. Marco and Stoop take mid. But yet Marco's doing the same exact play every time. Anybody who sees this is exactly what Marco does. I have so much money on them. Please. No! Alright. Team 3D. The score is backwards. I'm not sure why it didn't auto swap, but the score is backwards. Even though this is what I would believe. This is what we all believe is the real score. Even though it's a complete lie. They've only won 4 rounds. But, surprisingly, Stoop, someone I thought would be the X Factor, throws the same bad flash yet again. They know their drop. Goom is pointing out what we all see in our hearts. What we all want. Marco with shotgun versus shotgun, but Marco shotgun's too powerful. Marco shotgun's too good, and that's GG's. I love how Canal's there. I love how one team has like 5 players. All right. Here it is, the match we've all been waiting for. That's not set up on the Open HUD. Right here, there it is. TheMcGoozers versus Sparkle BS. This is the matchup, the champions that I believe to go the furthest. Which team? You won't know until it happens.
Okay.
There's one team I really believe in.
Well, we should be talking VC.
Yeah.
They did not join the VC. That is. Listen, they're gonna have to work through that. Which I think is an ooh! Ooh! This is not the type of development I thought would happen. I thought the Goompocalypse would rain down on Sparkle. But Goom is not gonna let that happen. Bought the Deagle, bought armor, MP5, no armor, has money for armor, Hassan, but does not buy. Katie walking into spawn. They will not hear Katie. This is so quiet. What is Gray doing? AFK. Had parents called, I guess. Hassan having early aggression, not knowing the angles. No, there's a nade there. Knows there's one. Ooh, getting picked from both sides. But Goom protects. This is why it's a Goompocalypse. This is why it will always be a Goompocalypse. It's a Goompocalypse kind of day. I just kind of believe in Goompocalypse every day, all day, forever. This early mid-aggression from the McGoozers is looking pretty good. Kitty with the nade out. Throws it at the wall. Damages no one, but makes Goom think about what's happening. But Hassan with the giant flank. Like, I would never see this coming. I don't know. But they know? They somehow know? Ooh, but they're nowheres. They're nowheres, but then they didn't know enough. Goom's watching drop. Hassan's pushing winery.
Might be pushing.
Gets one kill on Katie. Will Gray. Ooh. Gray in the 1v2. Flashes no one. And Hassan with the 2k. With the ace. Goom. The Goompocalypse. Slide that in the pocket. Goom is not needed right now. It's a Hassan show. I guess, yeah, Katie did spot Hassan. But do they know? Ooh, but Gray's taking the initiative. Peeking out. Will Goom respond? Ooh, Katie. He's got to peek into two angles. He can take out one. But Hassan with the flank kills Katie. Goom with the nade. Gray to 1v2. Nades Goom. Goom eats that nade. But Hassan with the flank misses the spray. And then Gray, not okay. Unfortunate. Buying the op, that is in Wingman disrespectful. Buying the M4 after sell the A1S. What are you doing, Goom? That is disrespectful. Auto shotty has been purchased. Gray. Auto shotty has been refunded. Never mind. Ooh, just a full set of utility. Kind of like a save round almost. All right, let's see what happens. All right, that flash. If someone was there, would have got him. I believe. This is a crazy thing. Misses that. No punish. Kills Katie. Ooh. Shotgun versus op. Ooh, is the nade gonna work? Is the nade gonna work out? The nade does not work out. Oh, the nade worked out! Ah, I believed so hard. I believed so much. I had so much faith that Sparkle BS will pull out another round. But the McGoozers are a team I have going to the finals. I'm sorry, every other team in the tournament. They are the undisputed champions in my eyes. It will take a masterclass from any other team to beat them. And with this slow aggression, Katie with the op battle. Katie wins the op battle. Goom in a 1v2 situation. This is where Goom can wake up. This is where Goom can show why he's the Goompocalypse. This is what Goom does. This is what Goom does. Okay, Goom did not show at all why they're Goompocalypse. That's the caster's curse. And it happens even in silver. This is a very slow-paced game right now. Gray going out drop. Goom, the timing. Goom is not even looking at drop now. Ooh, but spots too slow on the reaction. Katie in a 1v2 misses the op shot on Goom. Goompocalypse prevails. It always happens. When you think Goom isn't there, Goom is there. Goom is never not there. This is the scoreline we all want. This is the score. Why didn't it swap? It still hasn't swapped. But this is the scoreline we all want to believe in. Why hasn't it swapped? We'll never know. But it swapped. Scores are swapped on CC Tide. What's happening? Bot at Fuser. Bot at P50. Goom is going to plant. Oh, they hear. Oh, Hassan is planting. Goom! Apocalypse. Gray is fearful for their life right now after witnessing Katie get thrown to the ground. Bullets through their head. Bullets flying and Gray's down. Goom Apocalypse prevails. Sparkle BS. It's looking kind of crazy right now. Is this going to be a 9-2 scoreline? Is this going to be the biggest stomp so far? Or perhaps, is there a comeback brewing? 5-7 in hand by Katie. Full armor. Bray with the shotgun. I'm getting Steam DMs. We'll never see. Goom's thinking. Is Goom trash talking right now? Is Goom trash talking? Check. I'm not reading all that. Gaming's happening right now. Hassan with the SG kill. That pulled the SG out. That's crazy. That is crazy talk. Katie and 1v2. Almost kills the Hassan assassin. It doesn't happen. No teabagging, please. I don't think I could handle it. This is what we need. We need the 6 rounds in a row. CT side shotgun. Katie, buy a shotgun. Didn't buy a shotgun. Bought a deagle. That's basically like a shotgun. Goom is gooming right now. We're watching. We're watching a masterclass. All right. Katie has that. Goom's coming late from winery. Gonna catch Katie off guard. Oh, but Goom's missing. All right. In a 1v2 situation with the Nova. Ooh, the smoke might... No, the smoke was not it. The smoke was not it. Unfortunate. Bad day. I lost 3 grand today. Unless this scoreline is the real score, this is what we have to believe. This is what we want to believe in. Why the hell is it not swapping? We'll never know. It's live. Sparkle BS versus Erection Confirmation. I put 3 grand on one of these teams. We don't know yet. We don't know which one. Okay, Deagle, you'll be able to tell on if I start freaking out. Deagle on first round is always crazy. P to 50. I don't know why people just don't buy armor. Like Canal? Okay. Let's see what happens. Katie. Immediately dead. Buy the armor, buy. This is why you buy armor. This is why you buy armor. Gray, he's gonna make noise dropping. Ooh, but gets aim punched by the 5-7. The 5-7 buy also okay. I believe in EC supremacy right now. Ooh, Katie's going drop. Might catch Canal off guard. And does, but does Canal recover? Canal does not recover, but does a lot of damage to Katie. Katie will have to force the plant. Aubrey gets the P90 kill. Oh, and that's a decent force, an okay force buy, I would say. I'll believe. It's not the best, considering you want to win every round, but with what they had. The thing is this a bait smoke? I noticed the CTs through that smoke. Ooh, but is Aubrey crazy enough to slide through that? I don't think so. I don't think that's what's happening. Ooh! Gray with the kill! It got the double from out of nowhere! I had no faith at all. I lost 10 grand on that round if I bet on that. Which I didn't, thankfully. Ooh, I'm majoring it. Alright. Okay. All right, what is the strategy? I can tell there's some comms going on right now. Like, okay, yeah, go watch Wingman. Ooh, but they spot Gray. Molly's that off. Aubrey spots Katie, kills Katie. Gray in a 1v2 situation. They know where Gray is. They have an idea of where. They're hearing Gray. They should know. Aubrey should know. Who's gonna get this first? I'm actually surprised that Canal did not die like, in that situation. Gray. Ooh, hears, sees, Molly missed. Canal gonna repeat, takes damage. Gray's got that locked down. What is Canal going to do? A smoke? Are they gonna pre-fire? No, they're just gonna watch it. That nade does damage to Aubrey. Katie does get hit. But they don't have the bomb. Gray has the bomb. They need to get that bomb down. They have control of sight. Is Canal just going to die going through that smoke? Yup. Gray watching that smoke. If Gray only knew they had the bomb. Aubrey low. And then Katie with the flank. This is unimaginable. What did they say? What did they say? Hi. Smiley. This is the BM is crazy. This is BM. Which I would assume it is. I would never do that. I'm friendly and nice. Canal not asking for a drop, which is understandable. I think it would take like 8 years to get the drop in spawn. This is a little different. Not watching Winery. But Katie is going drop immediately. Will Katie catch Canal off guard? Or will Gray push down and then catch Canal? Uh-oh. That timing sucks. They just both swung. We're in a 1v2 situation. Let's see what happens. What will Gray do? Drop? Unfortunate. I do think Sparkle BS will be doing better on casting it so good. We'll be doing better on the CT side. It only has like 2 hours probably. Ooh, a fight with Canal. Katie, Mac 10 versus P90. Is Aubrey pushing Winery? It looks like it. But Gray's gonna peek Canal. Canal's gonna peek. The timing. Ooh, Canal, 1 HP. Aubrey gonna try and help up their teammate. If they had an aid, if they had any utility, if Gray could plant the bomb, they'd be so good right now. They're all low. Everyone's low. Now trying the wallbang. If they only had 1 aid, if only Gray could plant the bomb. What's gonna happen? Canal's trying to get the angle. Trying to get it. They know Gray's stuck. But Gray peeks out. Slowly. Stealthily. Like a snail. Aubrey does not know the location. Just knows right side. But Gray wins it. Is this going to be a tie half? 4-4 half? Gray is a surprising turn of events. Gray is the top frag on Sparkle BS. Did not believe. Katie, though, with the Molly. Molly's off that side. Doesn't do anything with it. What's Gray going to do? Peek the right side? Ooh, but... Ooh. Aubrey's making a quick play. They know. They know Aubrey's there. No, 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 you had the idea! No! 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 Okay, do you have the bomb? This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. No? Okay, they're planting. Now this is gonna be a first. Nobody has defuse kits. Bomb timer is still 40 seconds. Trying to defuse in the smoke. Can't find the bomb. So this retreats. A lot of times clicking off. Smokes are like I think 8 seconds. I don't know how Aubrey got that far. Ooh, it is a 4-4 half. Surprisingly, you know what? This could go anybody's way. Anybody's. EC does have the teamwork, but Sparkle BS seems to be working together. Gray's learning the game. Gray's figuring it out. I don't know why you'd buy a kit in Wingman, to be honest. On pistol round. I don't like that. I don't like that purchase. But Katie's gonna get the drop on him. They won't expect it. Does damage. That's all you really need sometimes. It's just a little bit of damage. Gray going close. Going in for the kill. They're both half health. Canal's down. A 1v1 situation. Aubrey versus Katie. What's gonna happen? Why is Marco sending me? We are locked in right now. And Katie with the kill. The score is opposite. I still don't know how to fix that. It's been how many rounds? No, I still don't know how. Molly out. Katie will get catch. Aubrey out. Canal versus Gray. 1v1 situation. I would say I have the edge for Canal, but Gray has been surprising us. We're playing it quiet. Knows that they can't jump down without making sound. But Gray's not looking. Not looking. Ooh. Ooh. That's what it is. MP5 versus MP5. It's not a fair fight because one's not looking at you. That's what makes the difference. Now that experience, having like I don't know how many hours in the game, versus Gray, literally just installed. Katie, the IGL of Smart Gray on what to do. Well, Canal and Aubrey moving up. Aubrey with the smoke, going to bounce it off the floor probably. Yeah. Oh! Gets a lot of damage out, surprisingly. They're still holding that? Aubrey sliding through the smoke. Probably going to get killed by Gray. Gray spots. Ooh, but Canal gets through. Canal. This is very... I don't know what to say about this. Aubrey, I don't know. Oh, but they're stacking the site. But Canal's quietly... Ooh, he made a sound there. Ooh, but Aubrey gets the kill. Gray in a 1v2 situation. Here's the bomb being planted.
Bomb has been planted.
Has an incendiary. Ooh, spots! Will not throw the nade. Pulls out the nade. Molly's no kit though. Is gonna have to jump down and do something fast. 18 bullets. They're getting flanked by Canal. Canal's at 2 HP. They have no time. They have to go for something. But you have to go in front of a shotgun. It's not gonna happen. This round is already over. They shot the bomb. You press E to defuse. They don't know, but they will get a kill to show that they really, I don't know what the hell they're showing. It's just, it's all bad. It's all bad. Gray, not knowing it's E to defuse, buys a defuse kit, because loser, you are a loser if you don't buy a diffuser. That is true words spoken by the truth speakers of America. Remember, the scores are reversed. Ooh, Katie getting some early damage on Aubrey. Aubrey with the HE out. No one's going to be on the side if you bank that. Gray just taking a bunch of damage from Canal. That's the... What, didn't Mezzi win a tournament? Didn't Vitality win the major? That's showing the Brits what they got. Now Katie has to show the... Ah! Katie's not showing the Brits. This is the battle of the Brits. And it seems like Canal is showing that they're way more British. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. Depending on how you look at it. MP9 buy? I don't hate this. No head armor though, which is crazy. But I guess they can't afford those flashes. Right, playing aggressive. That smoke leaves a gap. But this is such a big flank. There's no way. But they're going drop. They're just going to plant down. But will Gray see? Gray's not seeing. Canal's going to force the plant. That big flank is not going to show much now. Aubrey though watching the drop. Gets killed. Canal in a 1v2. Is fully blind. They don't capitalize off of it. It's a good thing they bought those kits because they're wasting a lot of time. Ooh. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is... E! It's E! Sticking the fuse. Unfortunate. Sparkle BS. It's sad to see. But one team has to go. Is this the last round for Sparkle BS? Is Erection confirmation going on to the next round against Zʒddhausen? We will see. But Gray buying the AUG. It is very effective when you've never played Counter-Strike before. Buy an AUG. It's very powerful. But that's not a good use of the AUG. Oh, no. They're not even going to use the AUG! Katie? Do it to him. 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 No! And that's it. 9-5. Erection confirmation. Moving on to the next stage. Alright, there we go. It's happening. Wait, I don't have the teams up. It's not happening. It's happening. It's happening. There it is. There it is. With a sneak peek of Gray standing in on Zethausen. EC. Will they make it to the semifinals? Will they make it all the way to the finals? That'd be the craziest thing. Gray, a surprise sleeper hit for the team. Unfortunately, they both lose their battle. EC, they're making quite a push. You know, honestly, if I'm being real honest, I had them pegged to lose every single round. I had them pegged to lose every match, but big surprise. But also, Katie's teammate got replaced like 80 times, so another issue. That's definitely the reason why I had them losing 80 times. Ooh, but Canal killing Gray with this headshot of a lifetime. But TheMcGoozers getting the spray down. Almost getting the 2K. Almost winning the 1v2 clutch. Damn. Wait, what the scout? Direction confirmation. Just chilling in T spawn. Will they bounce the nade off? No. TheMcGoozers with early aggression. Kinda doesn't really pay off. Just takes a lot of damage. They're chasing. Chasing him down with the auto shotty. Dog is in T spawn. Still getting chased. This is ruthless. Ray. Ooh, do they know? Nowheres? Nowheres? Nowheres. Or nowheres. We're gonna have to see if Zʒddhausen can pick it up right now. This is their first actual real buy round, I would say. Because there's an M4. Actually, M4 no armor is still crazy. Kind of at a disadvantage because EC has played like what, this is their second match, right? They're warmed up. Wait, took a lot of damage. But can't get this kill if they stop. No, they're focused to the run. They're committed to the run. But their gun's sticking out. Ooh. TheMcGoozers with the kill. 1v1. America versus Britain. Who is going to win? Bomb has been planted. Now TheMcGoozers knows how to defuse the bomb. That is a given. They're sticking it? Oh, everyone sticks it. Nobody fakes. Another close clutch goes the way of erection confirmation. They're the sleeper hit that I bet all my money against. I'm losing everything. I'm losing the house. This sucks. I bet so much money. Canal 6-0? This is the best performance so far, besides Marco. But I don't think Marco went 6-0. Oh, TheMcGoozers with early aggression. Oh my god! Gray? Canal is... And now still no deaths. Somehow, some way, someone's got to kill Canal. How is this happening? 5-0. Canal is missed the money bags right now. 8 grand, only MP5. Oh, TheMcGoozers with the early aggression, with the shotgun. Molly out. Molly's himself has the alright. Pulls out the shotgun. If only the shotgun was out at the beginning. Alright, let's see what's happening. Canal's dropping down, making a lot of noise. They're just avoiding Gray. They're just completely avoiding. But Canal getting the plant down. This round's going the way of EC. Is this going to be a 9-0? Because it's kind of looking that way. Because Canal is unstoppable right now. Canal is on fire. Canal can't be stopped. Is Canal going to get a Moab? What is going to happen? That's the wrong game. This is crazy. 10-0. And we're about to have Gray, after a strong performance against EC, are they gonna go 007? Bad Molly. But catches them off guard. Finally, an end to Canal's mayhem. What is Aubrey doing? Oh, Aubrey escapes the wrath. This dog bites back. We're gonna say Aubrey in a 1v2 situation. We're gonna keep it on Aubrey. Aubrey's looking around. Or are they gonna stick to the fuse? Yeah? Ooh, this might be bad. They're both looking the wrong way. Oh, but! Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank God. Gray clutched it up. I was gonna be so depressed. I would have started drinking, honestly. But no 9-0s. No skunks. My house will not be put up on the market. I'm still okay. Canal's mayhem has ended, but will Grace begin anew with their own mayhem? Uh-oh. 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 Gray doesn't know what's happening. Oh, no. This is looking kind of rough. They have quite the hill to climb. Canal with the performance of a lifetime. Gray, unfortunately, looking like they're a 2-hour player. Which is what they are. So it's understandable. Buying them all, I always disagree. Pughausen knows what's up. Buying a deagle, Canal is feeling it, I guess. What is this nade going to do? Like, it's just gonna nade Canal. Now gets Pughausen. Gray sees. Gray's still walking. Fake plant. Oh, they're just gonna... The aggression. The aggro. Misses. Misses. No! This is looking bad. This is looking real bad. We need them to start winning. We need all the energy. Look at the score. Look at the score. Let's believe that. Let's believe that's the real score. Cause it's not. God, every team I've been rooting for is lost. Every team I've been rooting for is lost every round. All right. This is not. Yeah, I knew that wasn't. This is suck. This is suck. Right. Oh! Unfortunate. This was a 100% headshot percentage. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, honestly. There it is. It's time. It's time. The matchup I've been waiting for, honestly. The McGoozers versus Team 3D. These are the teams I suspected to make it to the finals, meeting in the semifinals. We will see. We will see what happens. Boompocalypse. Gonna peek mid. Ooh, but Goop with the kill. Marco gets killed. Goompocalypse in a 1v1 situation against Goop. And wins it. Because that's a Goom, and that's the Goom pistol. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm rooting for Goompocalypse. I'm always rooting for Goompocalypse. But I saw, ooh, early aggression to the right. Stoop is watching. Marco is watching. But do they hear? I think they hear. They don't hear. Oh my god. Goom in a 1v2 situation against Stoop and Marco. Throws the flash, reveals his position, but he's running around. He's going for the loop-de-loop. Does Stoop suspect it? I think, yeah, Stoop knows. Stoop has to know. Ooh. Who's gonna win? Goom wins. 100 health. That came down to the wire. I thought Goom was gonna get trounced by Marco's swag stuff and planting it inside his teammate. That is crazy. That's how you know Goom is ruthless. They ain't got no skins. This is all for the swag 7 that Goom already has. That's what Marco wants in his hands right now. The Mag 7 user for Team 3D. Normally there's dedicated operators, there's dedicated riflers, supporters. Nah. Dedicated Mag 7er. Gonna catch Goom off guard. They don't check this, but the Stoop fumbles? Did not fumble. Picks up an AK. 1v1 situation. Gets out with their life. Has a full set of utility. Mollies it. Runs off. Ooh, but Susie might do some aggression. Hassan checking CT spawn. No idea. And just gets the timing on Stoop. Unfortunate. Marco, not looking too hot this time. After being absolutely insane earlier. All that downtime. So much downtime. That's kind of the disadvantage of winning too much. He's got a lot of downtime. Not so warmed up now. But hates those models. Hassan with the flash. Stoop is full blind. Goom watching. Goom going for the smoke. Smoke deep. That's gonna leave a gap. But is that intentional? Oh, but Goom kills Marco. Dedicated shotgun user down. But Hassan with the glow. It's 4-0. The McGoozers. This is my favorite to win it all. The McGoozers. And we can see by Goom's 5-1. Only better start to this tournament is Canal. Almost dropping a Moab. Alright, last round. Oh, quick. Speedy and quick. 2 smokes. What is Marco going in? Go right through it. Alright, sitting in... Or the hell that's called. I don't know the call it for that. Didn't make one up for that one. But they're going right through yellow. Marco, okay. Marco almost sold, but Goom, whenever Goom's alive, the round is still in danger. Goom, who I suspected to be the top tier player in the tournament. The #1 player. I put $3 grand on Goom to win MVP. Goom's watching for the flick. This is the type of gameplay you don't see anyplace else. The flick watching. Marco, low. Going to hit the jumping! Mag 7 to kill Goom to get their first round on the board. That is disrespectful. Not even picking up the AK to give the Stoop. Don't even care about the little pinstripe. Goom buying it up. The paw up. Look at the pugs. As the Fnatic stickers on it. Early aggression here. And Goom's gonna peek. Stoop. Misses. Stoop's scared. Stoop threw a flash. But that, too much. Doing too much. Should have tried to take the fight. Marco with the shotgun. Misses. Kills Hassan. Shotgun versus op. Wow. I couldn't even get anything said about that. It just kind of just happened. Death just happened. Death was just upon us. Buying the Zeus. Goom is getting disrespectful with it. I don't think we've seen a Zeus kill yet. I feel like Goom's the type of person to try. Marco with the Mag 7. Early aggression. Flash out. Full blind. Does a lot of damage. Misses the next. Kills Hassan. Goom 1v2. Misses the op shot. Misses the next one. And the classic battle of shotgun versus sniper. Shotgun wins this time. Wow. P90, Mag 7. Also notice nobody ever drops weapons. Like that's a next level concept. Oh, but playing this angle is crazy. Stoop barely gets away with her life. Marco knows though. Marco! Woo! Marco wakes up in the latter half of the match. Stoop still 2-5. Marco with the shotgun. The Mag 7 is too powerful. Too bad it's not on T side, because now they're gonna have to be. I have to use something else. Probably the Nova. I think that's what Marco used last time. Buying utility on pistol round on Wingman is still always. I will always say that's crazy. I will never agree. Marco and Stoop buying what I think they should buy, because there's no synergy. I don't think anyone's gonna flash for each other effectively. Damn. That is. Stoop must hear that. Stoop did not hear. That was so close to being a knife kill. That was so close to being disrespectful. Sitting in T-spawn right now. Oh, waiting for Goom to over-aggress. Be like, where the heck is Stoop? What's happening? I see the vision. I understand what's happening. But does Goom read this? Does Goom know? Does it go AFK? What happened? Yeah, no. Alright, we're gonna have to see. What's the ping? Ping's okay. I'm not reading chat. We're gonna have to see what happens. Oh, Goom's not aware! Not aware! Wins the 1v1. That mind games! The mind talking in chat, the mind games. This is what should have happened earlier in the previous match. Zʒddhausen versus Erection Confirmation. Should have BM'd, should have called them stupid in chat. That would have got, they would have been stuck typing. Be toxic, alright? That's the message. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't know for who though, after that flash. Marco with the shotgun. Wow, they are making a comeback. It's 5-5. It's all tied up. I'm surprised, actually. The Negev has been bought. This is the first sighting of a Negev in the tournament. It's fun. This could change everything. No smoke with it though. Stoop will have to hit the shot. Unfortunate. And Hassan's gonna get the flame. Wow, Goom is just doing it. Don't even need a flank. It's just what happens. Oh, but they're going winery this time, and no one's watching it. Oh, Hassan's getting another late. Flash out, jumping up. Stoop's blind. Marco's watching the flank. Ooh, but Marco's shotgun's better than an automatic shotgun. You don't need those bullets. I can't. Wow. Wow, that was almost the spray transfer. That the McGoozers would need. This is a very even match, contrary to what happened in the first round, the first few rounds of the tournament. Marco with the auto shotty. Kills Hassan. Boom, with the sniper. It's not enough. The McGoozers are finally down. Team 3D is finally up. Their first lead. Well, this A1. Well, this. I don't think anyone's ever played this on CT side. Oh, they don't even go for it. They don't even go. That sucks. That would have caught him off guard for sure. All right, the flank. This might not work out too well, honestly. If only Hassan knew. All right, going for the ninja defuse is wild. Where is even the bomb? Where is that? It's not even in the smoke. That's the big. Get the knife kill! Oh my god! That is so. That is crazy. I cannot believe. If Goom didn't kill, who was that? Who was that? That just I can't even see. I'm gonna say Stoop. If Goom didn't kill Stoop, that was gonna be another knife kill. I think Marco has the only ones. That was a knife ace. But now it's 7-7. This is very close. I think overtime is enabled on this. So will this be the first overtime? Oh, Goom has his molly out. Has their molly out. Goom throws molly. Does damage. I believe in that. They're playing for overtime. They're playing for overtime. This is... They don't even... No, they have money. They have a lot of money, in fact. Especially when Marco's only buying shotgun, they can totally make this happen. But right now, it's the Goom show. 15-8. What's about to happen? What does Goom have out? The flash. Oh, I cannot believe Stoop died. I cannot believe I saw. That is heartbreaking. That is so sad. I saw Hassan was one shot, 6 HP, and Stoop can't land one shot. That is heartbreaking. Live. Kinda means yes. Kinda means yes in this economy. The rematch of the very first match in the tournament. It's happening. Team 3D versus Erection Confirmation. Cowboy saluting face. Will we get a comeback? What is the strat? What is happening? They buy a deagle? My cat's taking up the other half. I can't even see what the money is. But this is crazy. Do they know it's live? Hold on. I'm gonna assume they know it's live. Wait, did they say we playing for real? Say, yeah. That's when it said live, that's what that means. All right. We're looking. Marco with the insane flank. My cat's eye needs a damn napkin. She's sick. Hello, Misa. I don't know what's happening. This round's so long. Oh, okay. They hear. Marco's looking. They know it's under. Gets canal. Aubrey not looking. Stoop versus Aubrey. Stoop taking it to him. Aubrey with the clutch. Those mind games. Walking around. Get it in their head. They have no idea where erection confirmation is because you can't confirm the erection until you see it. You just can't. That's a fact of life. This is so crazy. They dropped the bomb. Okay, no, down knows. They had to go AFK, but they don't know that. Marco has gotten up so close. Marco should hear those footsteps. I think Marco did hear those footsteps. 1v1, 2 HP, Stoop. This is kind of unlosable for Stoop. This is kind of unlosable. Unless Stoop's not looking the right way. I think it's winery. Unfortunately, it's not. Ooh, but Stoop's overcommitted to that. Overcommitted to them being winery. Now they're planting on site. This is actually now it's losable. But Stoop has a kit, so they can take all the time they need. Molly's at locations given away. Will Stoop overthink the play? But now here's. Oh my god. They didn't buy head armor. That is a tilter. That's a tilter for sure. Not buying head armor. 2 HP. Alright. Mag 7s are in. Auto shotties are in. MP5s still in. The synergy here. 2-2. This aggression at the start. They hear this. They definitely hear this. They know. But do they know about Stoop? Oh, they're focused on the wrong foot. Oh my god! Marco! 2 for 1? And then Stoop's to the that was a perfect play. Even though Stoop didn't get any damage in that round, it's just the sound. Being there, that's the impact. That's the impact Stoop has. Because now they're freaking out. They don't know which way to look. Mind games. They're taking this too slow. MP5, SDs, both bought by the T's. Oh, they're really taking it to winery just every time. They know. Marco knows. Stoop knows. Marco's aggro as hell. Marco's dead. Marco's at Stoop in a 1v2 situation with the Mag 7. They should get this if they walk B. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Aubrey versus Stoop. And that at aggression, not... Stoop has the shift key, like, locked on. The shift key is all the way down every round. That's what's getting Stoop killed. Alright, this is not a good Molotov any way you look at it. Stoop's not paying attention. Aiming way too high. But that's a lot of good damage. Marco's gonna get the kill. Cleanup crew. Getting Molly. Gets killed. Aubrey almost dies to the Molly. 2 HP. Is this gonna be another heartbreaker? So far, Stoop is like 0 for 2 when the enemy has 2 HP. Will this be the round to change that? Sneaking around. Very quiet. Are they gonna get the bomb planted? I don't think they have the bomb. No, they don't have the bomb. Does Stoop know? Stoop sees. Stoop knows the bomb's down. That might be all they need. Uh-oh. They both did not see. Goom died! Goom! This is already better than the first time they played. EC, all that experience. All that teamwork, playing together. Coming out. That's what happens when you win early. Well, when you lose early, he's going to play a lot. Stoop getting punished for over-aggression. But Marco's the type of person you want in the clutch. He is very effective with that Mag 7. Oh, they heard. That was close. Shotgun, auto shotty versus Mag 7. The Mag 7 user is hurt. But that doesn't even matter. Marco showing why he wants that Swag 7. Showing exactly why it's gonna be in his hands after this. And then we get with the long defuse. Don't get a lot of those. Don't really get a lot of rounds where you defuse the bomb. I actually think it might be the first time that's happened. Hey, can we put pause on this? I have to like use the bathroom. That is unfortunate because we actually can't. I actually tried to install the thing that would allow me to do that, and the server would never launch because it's on Brewery, this map. And it's only because it's on this map. It's 3-3. Money's a little messed up, but that's fine. Scuff. Alright, we're back in it. Marco with the Mag 7. That aggression, Marco is not used to that. Canal has countered the Marco Mag 7. Stoop, after using the bathroom, actually installed Never Lose on their client. That's exactly what happened. It's 4-3. 4-3. Now we get to hear the damn flashbang song. Yeah, this would be half. Alright, yeah, we're good. I was trying to do the math, confused. The scoreboard confuses me. I'm just gonna restart it after. I wish it was halftime when the bathroom break happened. That's 4-3. Alright, 5-3. We're gonna keep it 5-3. I'm doing it manually. The scoreboard's messed up. Blame Stoop. Stoop's fault. 1000% Stoop's fault. He's in the bathroom. Aubrey was just a casualty. Me personally, I would just played it through. Gets the kill. Did Stoop actually install Never Lose? That might actually have happened. Aubrey gets the kill. Almost. 6-3. I restarted it. However, I did restart it. Notice how the HUD, even when I restarted it, did not swap teams. I don't know what's up with this HUD. Alright, I don't know what the button is. There's a keybind apparently. I pressed every key. We'll forget about that flash. We'll forget about that. Stoop going down drop from winery. Gets killed by Aubrey. Aubrey with auto shotty. Shows Marco how the auto shotty is used. It ain't no Mag 7. That ain't no Mag 7, buddy. Stoop keeps throwing the flash incorrectly. That flash almost worked. Marco has moved on to the Nova. Reminds him of the Mag 7. But doesn't have the power. Will Stoop plant the bomb? Oh, Stoop's playing super aggro. Oh! Will they get the trade? Did not get the trade. The Nova's better than the auto shotty. I mean, this if Team 3D wins these 2 rounds, it will be the same as the first round. The first match. This round's kind of a cluster. Let's match this one. Smoke out. Molly there. Decent utility being used right now. Good smoke. Marco's going in, doing the same strategy every round. Wow! The trade. Stoop in a 1v1 against Aubrey with the auto shotty. Bomb is down. Aubrey has the advantage. Auto shotty and the bomb's down. You have position. But it's in a weird spot. It's in a very weird spot right here. So we have to see how that works. Stoop is pushing up. Ooh, is Stoop going to play a smart? Exactly. Using that range. I spoke way too soon. Alright. Going to plant the bomb. Okay. No kit. But kit's not needed. We got an auto shotty. Ah! No! It's 8-4. Will they be able to make the comeback? Can they do it? The underdogs. The people I thought were going out 0-2. Made it all the way to the semifinals. In the losers bracket. Flashes out. Oh, they're playing for the retake. They're gonna play together. They're waiting to see if they overextend. Oh, Aubrey saw Marco. Uh-oh. It's all up the canal. MP5 in hand. It's not planted for him. Unfortunate. And that's it. That's the GG. That's it. That was crazy. Here we go. The grand finals. The rematch of the semifinals. Will Team 3D make the comeback? Will, my cat, get out of my room. Yeah, my cat got out of my room. Listen, I was rooting for the McGoozers, but now we're all rooting for Team 3D. I don't care who you are. We're all a Team 3D fan. Flashes out. The Goompocalypse. The Tech 9. He was taking a lot of damage, but that's allowing Marco to get in place. Exactly. Stoop is a distraction right now. Oh, but Goom knows. Where to go? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But, not a bad round. MP9 armor. Not buying Ket armor, but they don't have money for that armor. So, makes sense. The Mag 7 is going to happen. They know about the Mag 7. They know about the Marco Mag 7. They've been doing their research. But will they expect it this early? I don't know. No defense here. Ooh, but Marco's taking the aggression. Along with Stoop. Will they... I actually can't. That's a tilter. That is such a tilter. That is the craziest thing that could have happened. Oh, Marco knows. Goom's play works. Unfortunate. Didn't even hit him. That is a tilter. Two people there. If Stoop bought head armor, they would have survived. That's the thing. Goompocalypse is about to be awoken. This aggro early on. Full blind. Marco's out here with the shotgun. Coming shotgun. Oh, that was a must hit for Goom. This early aggression is working out. Like, they are getting kills with it. Stoop now with the AK has full utility. No aggression this time from the CTs. Hansen running out, then crouching. Kind of a weird strategy, but if it works, it works. Goom going for the deagle shot. Marco going for the flank. Goom hears that, but no idea. Stoop sees. Nade out. Stoop just gave up on the play. Unfortunate. They totally could have killed. The tilt, it's in. The tilt is in. You hate to see it. Marco's getting mollied. Does Susie hear it? Susie did not hear it. Marco! Wow. 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 Boom. That's shotgun by Marco. This is going to do a lot of heavy lifting. Goom's getting the hell out of there. Bomb's down. Goom doesn't have bomb. If only Marco knew. This is looking pretty rough right now. Boom. The knowledge. The ball knowledge right there is just wait. Knowing that Marco only has a Mag 7. That's ball knowledge. Oops, you can tell that's stupid tilted. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Giving up on the play so early on earlier might spell out tragedy for the team. Oh, Goom's going in for the flank from Winery so late. Will Stoop expect this? Now Stoop knows. Unfortunate. I don't know. At that point, replying to that so late should have just paid for that positioning. Goom wouldn't know, but Goom's opping. 8-1. Stoop bought Dooley's armor. Goom's out here with the op. Susie with the P90. Oh, Stoop's going for the mega flank. That might actually get Goom. The mega flank. If they keep going. Goom expects it? That is crazy that Goom expected that. This is not looking too hot. 6-1. This is not looking too hot. I think they're just waiting for Marco's aggression and then punishing it. It's strategy. They're utilizing it. I knew the McGoozers would be a tough team to beat, but 6-1 now. Ooh, but it's not, they don't expect it. Odd. Go in a 1v2 situation with the op. If he misses, he dies. They're getting cut out late. Marco with the op. No, Marco with the mag 7. Goom with the op. Blinds himself. Buddy's fine. Goom's out here running for his life. He has the position of the bomb. Wow. Apocalypse. My game froze? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. 7-1. The Suze is AFK. Apocalypse. Bot no armor. Alright, this looks winnable. 7-1. Marco's at 1v1 situation right now. That is heartbreaking. 8-1. You kill Goom. You kill the Goom machine. And you just can't capitalize. Suze is down, but the real monster in the game is still up. Ooh, butt dinked. Half HP. One shotgun blast, and it's over. Get that bomb down. Alright, alright. Now, maybe we got a comeback. Goom Apocalypse with the... No, not the Goom. With the Deagle, not the Negev. The Assassin with it. Goom is down. This is winnable. So did see. Wow. Wow. Oh, I did not expect that. 7-3. That was surprising. 2 HP Wingman mode? I'll consider it. If the plugins work on Android. Goom's down? Wow. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the control panel? So I can say the ball knowledge. 7-4. It's 7-4. You name scorekeeper and the caster and the director. Wow. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Assassin survived that one. Ooh, but Goom with the 1 dig. Stoop has no idea where. Oh, but that. I did not expect that. I really, honestly expected Stoop to just die. 7-5. This is a comeback. It's actually happening. The M4 no armor. We're gonna see. Goom is at 1-5. But they're doing the strategy of. Uh-oh. Stoop versus Goom. The 1v1. They're doing the strategy of talking in chat to get in their head. It's a good strategy. If only. Stoop doesn't have bomb. If Stoop could grab bomb. You got utility. That Negev's gonna run out of ammo soon. Reinforce the plant. There's a lot of stuff that could happen. Yeah, exactly. Ah. Unfortunate. What is it, 8-5? In that situation, you just gotta either wide swing, because they know you're stuck there. You just gotta swing it. They're low on money. If they do win this round, I would say overtime would happen. It's very possible. 2v1. Goom's still alive, however. With the incendiary. What is this? What is this? 8-6? 8-6? Am I wrong? Am I wrong about this? Is it 8-6? Yeah, it's 8-6. I can't get overtime to work, so I'm going to do it manually, by the way. It's going to be kind of crazy. But 8-6. This could be the final round. Goom in a 1v2 situation with the Deagle. He knows where one is. Does a lot of damage to Marco. Marco has the bomb. Marco needs the plant. Stupid. He's playing aggressive. Goom. This is going to be close. Goom is one shot. Stoops reloading. What do you expect? Gets that. Uh-oh. If only he kept the damn... If he kept the shotgun out, would have killed Goom. That might be... That might spell the end. Goom has the fuse kit. That's it. That's GG. That's over. Unless... Where's the bomb? Goom knows. Goom knows. That's GG. Yeah, with a defuse kit, that's GG. That's 9-6. That is it. Team 3D has been slain. And those are our winners for the tournament. The McGoozers. Trademarked. They'll be receiving their Swag 7s and be known as the first ever Swagster Wingman champions. Be sure to check the description and join our Swagster Discord for opportunities to join our monthly tournaments. With that said, thanks for watching.
Which is a social media outlet popular with video gamers. You know what else is popular with video gamers? Not banging chicks.